Yo, what's going on, Jugga Cats? Welcome to the second episode of Victory Road to Master Ball with Stage 2 Pokemon only. In this episode, I'm going to keep the intro a little bit short. We use some Pokemon from older sets in this list because there's some strong ones that have been doing super well on ladder. One of the prime examples of that is the Charizard list you'll see. Everyone kind of has their like niche picks for this, but this is where I landed at with mine. And yeah, I've been trying out a couple other things as well. Some of these lists are more so fun than good, but I think that they hold up pretty well. It's been pretty fun going back to some of the older cards once we tried out the new cards. It seems like there was a lot of new cards this season, which was super good, and I'm still kind of working my way through them all and trying to figure out what their best play lines are. Yeah, when we get new Pokemon, we also get a lot of new items and supporters as well, and those can really support older decks that we've seen in the past. So this episode, we're kind of looking at those older decks and seeing how they've been revamped and revitalized with these new cards. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below about what your favorite Stage 2 Pokemon has been, especially since Rare Candy has come out. I think that's kind of shaken up the game a little bit and changed the meta quite a bit. Let's head into those decks. All right, so here we are in the decks, and you know, I totally realized that I'm not really utilizing the full deck view, so I'm going to be doing that for these decks for the first time, and I don't think I did that in the next couple of videos that I recorded, but we'll be doing that on here. So yeah, let's jump into it. This is probably going to be one of my quicker deck breakdowns just because these decks have been used before. In this episode, we're mostly just using Pokemon from previous sets, so the ideas are not super new, but they've been adapted with the Rare Candy in the Lillie editions. So yeah, in this deck we have 2 Charmanders, 2 Charmeleons, 2 of the Stoke Charizards, 2 Pokemon Communications, 2 Rare Candies, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor Research, a Sabrina, a Mars, an Iono, a Guzma, and then 2 Lilies. So yeah, typically when I'm running only 2 Pokemon, I'm going to run their full set just to increase my chances of drawing them, so that we're running 2 of each Pokemon in the line. On top of that, just for safety, I usually put in 2 Pokemon Communications and Iono. Sometimes I run 2 Ionos, but honestly, I was feeling like one was fine in this deck. Yeah, the new Charmander and Charmeleon are a bit better. You can actually put down some damage with them without getting too far behind. But obviously, we're just trying to build into the Charizard as fast as possible. This Charizard has just been super buffed by the Rare Candy. If you hit them perfectly together at the start, you can just start laying down 150 damage, and people will just retreat when they see that happen most of the time. Like a lot of the time, games will just end in retreats because they have no way to come back. So yeah, for that reason, early game is very important. So that's why I'm running Sabrina in this deck. I feel like you don't really need Cyrus as much. And yeah, I've seen a lot of people running capes in this deck. I haven't been the biggest fan of doing that just because I feel like a lot of people are using Guzma as well. And you only have 2 Pokemon in this deck. And if you have 2 capes, they're just gonna use the Guzma, get rid of both of them, and I'd rather have like a heal in the deck. So on the other end of things, I'm running Guzma because I feel like this can be a great way to get in a sneaky win, or if they get a Rocky Helmet or Poison Barb up front, it can be a great way to get rid of that immediately and keep your Charizard going. So yeah, we're also running a Mars in this deck. That is just because we have EX Pokemon, and if we lose one of the Charizards, we're building up another one. This can be a good way to help build our momentum back, is by using that Mars. Iono is pretty self-explanatory. Just get through our draws. And then we have 2 Lilies for heals to just keep our Charizards alive. So yeah, it's a pretty simple deck. It's super strong. This is kind of a list that I've been enjoying with it the most. I could maybe see switching the communication for Iono, have 2 Ionos or something like that. But I honestly have been doing fine without using capes in this deck. I think in the Guzma era, it's good to try to avoid capes and maybe have like potions instead. Yeah, let's jump right into the next deck. So here's our second deck. This is a Gengar Dusknoir deck, and I've really been enjoying this. I feel like people have been playing so many supporter cards, so Gengar is just super powerful in this meta. If you don't know what Gengar does, they have an ability, Shadowy Spellbind, that as long as they're in play, the opponent can't use supporter cards. So I feel like this has been the age of supporter cards in the past month or so. So that ability is super strong, and it really just like throws people's game off so much. They like don't know what to do a lot of the time. And a lot of people will just like leave a turn or two into you having Gengar because they're like, oh, what do I do right now? I can't use any supporters. So yeah, I feel like it's really strong. So for this deck, we're running the 2-1-2 with the Gengar line. So 2 Ghastly, a Haunter, and 2 Gengar. And then we're running only 1 Duskull, 1 Dusklops, and then 2 Dusknoir. And most of the time, we're just going to really need the support of 1 Dusknoir. We're mainly going to be trying to get our Gengar out front, so that's why we have more Ghastlies. We're running 1 Pokemon Communication to just help our draws, help get to that Gengar a little quicker. 2 rare candies in here. Again, this is mainly going to be trying to get our Gengar up online, but if we draw them late, we can use them to get our Dusknoir up online, which can help and kind of surprise them with the health that just suddenly comes in from the back lines. 2 Pokeball, 2 Research, pretty explanatory. We have Sabrina in here, and that's just because early game is a little bit tricky with this deck. You really want to get to the Gengar. Once you get to the Gengar, you're looking pretty good. So if you can use the Sabrina early to help delay their game, that can always be beneficial. Iono just to help our draws out. Then we have a Pokemon Center Lady. I liked having this over a second Lillie just because we can use it on Pokemon early in the game, like our basic and stage 1 Pokemon. Also, if they are doing any special damage, this can be a good way to heal out of that and keep our Gengar alive. Once we get 1 Gengar in, we're going to be trying to keep it as live as much as possible with the Dusknoir and the Lillie. And that was kind of another reason why we don't have a second Lillie, is because we're getting the health from the Dusknoir as well. But yeah, we do have a Lillie in here just to keep our health up in case we need it. And yeah, I've really been enjoying this list. Like I mentioned, people get so thrown off by not being able to play supporters. So I think it's super powerful and does really well. All right, and here's our last list. This is a Venisaur Beedrill list, and it looks slightly more unique than the others just because we're running the base Beedrill in this list, and we're also running the EX Beedrill in this list. But in here, we have 2 the new Weedle, an OG Beedrill, 2 Venusaur EX, a Bulbasaur, an Ivysaur, the new Kakuna, 2 rare candies, 2 Pokeball, 2 Leaf Capes, 2 Professor Research, a Pokemon Center Lady, and 2 Lillie. So yeah, this deck has a ton of heals in it, and it actually has the highest HP Pokemon we can possibly get in the game, which is Venusaur with a Leaf Cape, which gets it up to 220 HP. Is absolutely crazy. We're running a little bit of unique numbers in this deck. We have the 2-1-2 with the Beedrill, but we're running 1-1-2 with the Venusaur line. Really, we only gonna need to get 1 Venusaur online in this deck. Once we get that alive, it does super well at staying alive with all this support of the Leaf Cape and the Lillie for heals. It's also healing itself with the attack. And yeah, most of the time we're just trying to build up that Beedrill in the front. It doesn't require a lot of energy, so we can build it up, and then we can start building up our Venusaur in the back line. If we do get our Bulbasaur early, we want to try to get that back and then try to get the Weedles in, and might throw off our tempo a little bit, but yeah, who knows? Some of the time you might even just get your Venusaur and your Bulbasaur up front and you can just go straight into that. If you don't, then I recommend pivoting towards the Beedrill line. And ultimately, it's good to start with the OG Beedrill just because you can start building up your Bulbasaur, but it's going to be just draw dependent, so it's going to depend on what you have. And if you're not quite hitting your Venusaur line yet, then you might go into your Beedrill EX and see if that can hold off for a little bit. But yeah, this deck has felt super strong. I've really been enjoying it. It has a lot of health. Just being able to recover the 60 HP on the Venusaur with the Lillie is crazy. I was tossing around with doing an Erica instead of a Lillie, and I think there's definitely a case for that because that can heal the rest of your Pokemon, like the Weedle and the Bulbasaur and Ivysaur and Kakuna. So yeah, that's definitely an alternative option you can do. You can put that in and get some heals on all of your Pokemon. But yeah, I've been enjoying this deck a lot, and without further ado, let's hop into some gameplay. We've been getting some decent draws today. Love when you get decent draws. Going second, nice. Actually, haven't been going second that much. Yeah, we got the Charmeleon and rare candies, so just looking for the Charizard. The second is really good for us too, without the Charizard. So we can Move into our Charmeleon attack. Ooh, we get a research though. Pokeball's great. We will just communicate next turn. I think we'll just hold it for now in case they have like an Iono or something. But they do need to have another Pokemon right here. Be crazy if they did not hit another Pokemon. Ooh, they're playing Meow Tasharina. One of my favorite cards in the new set, for sure. It's a strong card, but we can just one-shot it, so we don't need to worry about Mallow at all. Yeah, they're leaf caping. I think we might actually just go into Charmeleon here, just so we can take this out. Yeah, I feel like that. I want to just get rid of this. The Meow is definitely a bigger threat to us than the Tasarina. Tasarina can be dangerous for sure, but I don't know. If they have the rare candy in a Tasarina here, it could be bad for us. They do have it. Okay. So just hoping to not get two heads. All right, nice. Hopefully we can hit a Charizard. Nice. That will get us a Charizard for sure. Guaranteed Charizard. We can Lillie on this as well too. That's basically just going to put the game away. So the route I took was a little bit risky, but ultimately I'm more worried about the Meow against our Charizard. The Meow would just like set up so their Tasarina only needs one head, and we don't want to deal with that situation. Doesn't really affect us. We can just evolve into the Charizard. They could hit all three here. They hit two. We're gonna have our other Charizard coming online though, so might as well use the rare candy. Even if they have leaf capes here, we still one shot. So yeah, we should just be good. They would need to get some really lucky heads to win. Yeah. That kind of shows how strong that deck is, though, that it can actually compete against Charizard with the weakness. On a bit of a win streak. Playing a goat. Sheesh, let's go. Let's goat? Is that what they say? I'm not sure what they say. Playing a water deck, which is a little bit tricky. They just have Farfetch though, so that's good for us. We hit 2 researches as well. Yeah, I guess we'll just play this. Might as well have a little bit of safety in there. We don't have any rare candies. We probably got to just evolve into Charmeleon. That can tank at least 2 Farfetch hits. We do hit the Charizard. If we hit a rare candy here, that's really good for us. We do. Oh, we hit both of them. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will take both. So next turn we can Lillie. Ask and you'll receive a rare candy. Apparently. Yeah, they are getting the WUG online. But are they going to be able to fast enough? I think we just definitely heal here. Kind of just looking pretty good. Be good to hit a Sabrina because I feel like they're going to put in their Wiglet to stall out. Unfortunately, can't Iono. Oh, they just put in their WUG. Yeah, I don't think that's the right call. I see. That's what they had in their pocket. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Hate to see that. So long as we can get the other Charizard online, which is good. Just to bring our HP up. Just hoping that they don't have another. Well, I guess we're stoking. We have to stoke here, so we will have a lot of energy. They would need to hit 4 if they have another. Yeah, we just win. They just weren't. They couldn't attack there. Love beating water with fire. All right. Charizard time, baby. There he is. All right, we got pretty good starting hand. Hopefully this research just hits a Pokemon of some sorts. Playing against Cresselia. Interesting. Both of our communications, so as long as we hit a Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably communicate with that next turn. Mine as well. Definitely interested to see what they're playing. Maybe the Lunala Cresselia or something? Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. Just hoping that this hits. Ooh, okay. That's actually really good for us. Basically guarantees a Charizard hit. Be very bad odds if we do not get a Charizard here. There's always a chance though. All right, nice, perfect. Get right into it. Love the perfect line. And time to get stoked. Yeah, we don't even really need to use Sabrina here because we can just start attacking next turn. They need to have like a cape or something. All right, they're going into the Lunala. We can probably save the Sabrina to get rid of the cause. Oh. Maybe we will Sabrina then? Nah, I think I'm gonna lay down damage on this Lunala. If I Sabrina, they just put in their Cosmog. So yeah, we're just gonna Steam Artillery. They do move all their energy here. They're gonna lose it next turn, so. And they're only gonna do 100 damage. So it's going to be pretty hard for them to come back if they decide to do that. Yeah, they're just done. Nice. That's what happens when you hit your optimal line with this deck. All right, we're getting close to Ultra Ball. Oh, these are pretty good starting draws for us. We'll definitely hit the Dusknoir. And looks like they're playing Mimikyu. I'm not sure if it's Charizard or something else. Got a rare candy and a Gengar. I think we'll probably just get the Gengar down up front to stop them from supporters. Oh, that's a rough hit. A beautiful looking hand. Oh, okay. Oh, we got it back. Nice. Okay. This is actually a better hand, I'd say. They're shuffling through their deck. It's either Incineroar or Charizard. No more Ionos for them. If we hit any Pokemon, we'll probably be able to get a Dusclops. Start backing this up. Okay, looks like Incineroar. Nice, we hit our Gengar, so hopefully this hits a Dusclops. I mean Dusknoir, it does. Nice. The Pokeball is absolutely useless, but we just keep it in hand to act like it's a useful card. A Sabrina would definitely be good for us. But since they didn't evolve there, we're actually looking pretty good, even if they have rare candy here. They're only doing 80 damage to us because they're not damaged. Yeah, it seems like they don't have it. So I feel like we should just be good. We love the little attacks that really lets our Dusknoir help out a lot. The most use we can get out of our Dusknoir, the better. I mean, I don't think there's any way they can win this at this point. They're not going to be able to do their 140 attack here. Yeah. Nice. Got pretty good draws there. Worked out for us. Ash Ketchup. I've definitely played Ash Ketchup before. I feel like they've been in one of my videos at some point. Because I tend to talk about people's names more when I'm recording or streaming. Ghastly into Haunter is pretty good. They're playing Gardevoir, so I wonder if they're... Both our Pokeballs and our research is insane. Starting hand. Just load everyone up. We hit the Gengar as well. And another... These are like, I think, perfect draws. Be able to attack with Haunter next turn. And then probably just build the Gengar out in the front. We'll probably have to skip a turn of attacking. Yeah, they're probably playing Mewtwo with Gardevoir Rare Candy. It's a pretty good deck. We hit our Rare Candy. I think we're gonna just use that on... Duskull over here. Get a Dusknoir online. Their momentum is slowed down a bit with the Ralts up front, but they're probably going to just sack this and build the Mewtwo. Fortunately, we do need to not attack here. We have to just build into Gengar. That prevents them from leafing though, if they have a leaf. This Dusclops is pretty useless. I think we'd just rather get a Gengar. Could also hit the other Dusknoir. Yeah. That's fine. The Gardevoir is online. Luckily our Gengar can tank a Mewtwo hit. I think we do probably Iono here. I think it'd be good to have like a Sabrina. So we might as well go for it. We got it. Nice. Okay. We went for it and we got it. Yeah, we can just... full heal with this Gengar here. And there's not really much they're going to be able to do. Fortunately, that's going to give them a point, but yeah, them rotating in their other Mewtwo, it's going to give them some room. We do have our Sabrina, though. I think we actually Sabrina here. So we have a Lillie in deck that we really want. Basically all our cards in deck we want. A rare candy, a Gengar, a Lillie. What's our fourth card? I'm gonna need the Lillie right here. Oh, that doesn't actually quite work. Dang. That was a close one, but didn't quite get there. Maybe it would have been helpful to have a Cyrus in here. Alright, switching over decks now. Going second. And we're playing another grass gamer. Time for some grass. I feel like everyone I've been playing against today is meow. Meow, meow, meow. They are leaf caping it up. So I'm actually not going to Pokeball here. Just because I would rather the Pokeball hit my Bulbasaur, guaranteed. So we'll just Pokeball next turn. Meow B. Meow a B. There he is, shiny and all. Start building him up. I need to get this whole deck shiny. I just need the Weedles, right? We don't get the Paralyze. That's fine, though. Things are looking pretty good. We just need, like, either a rare candy or Ivysaur. We don't even really mind the Ivysaur route just because it's going to take a couple turns to build up this Venusaur. All right, that's pretty good. If we hit a Beedrill as well, also very good for us. Oh, we hit the rare candy. Nice. Okay. Pokeball coming in. We do have to be a little bit cautious of this Beedrill with our Venusaur. Probably just have their Beedrill, yeah. They have their other Beedrill as well. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna sack this Weedle just so we can build up our Venusaur. Hopefully this works out. Hopefully they don't have like a Sabrina or something. We have a lot of heals, so it's all about the energy that we have now. So it looks like they're only running one Meow line unless they have their Sprig Gatito. Let's see if our Venusaur can hold the line. Tank it down a little bit. Basically, or we do heal back with the Lillie, which is really good. Yeah, we just gotta deal with their Lilies. They used an Erica. I feel like they probably only have room for one Erica, not two. Who knows though, I could be totally wrong. I don't want to hit our Sabrina. Beedrill's a bit too late. Yeah, we just healed back to 180. Don't even need to use the heal here. Might as well save it. The Venusaur with the Lily's just an absolute monster. Probably have their Meow now, yeah. Hoping they don't have any heals. Oh, they can't use it because of the research, which is good. So we're just doing an out healing game. Yeah, unfortunately can't really use the research. I kind of need to heal here. Our Venusaur is out healing all three of them. I think we're good. Pretty sure. They probably bring the Meow in now. They don't, okay. We have the cape. I forgot we even had these in the deck. If we heal, we go to 170. And then, okay. Yeah, might as well heal. Yeah. Just Venusaur is just like insane to take out once you get online. Like, they really just need a Charizard. Gotta love me a good old win streak, eh? Turn off the Weedle and 2 Pokeballs, so basically the Weedle is useless. Might as well just use the Pokeballs. Hopefully we hit Kakuna. Or if we hit a rare candy and a Beedrill, that also is good. We got our full Venusaur line, which is great. Yeah, let's just hold the cape for now. We don't necessarily need to drop it down yet. I think we'll just start putting energy on the Bulbasaur. Unless we draw a Kakuna or a Beedrill here. We get a rare candy. Yeah, I guess we can just put the energy on this just in case we hit a Beedrill. Or a Beedrill EX even. Then next turn we'll start filling up the Venusaur. They don't seem to be hitting that much. Get rid of the Darkrai coin. Can I get a ban on the Darkrai coin, please? So they could have a Luxray come in with a rare candy. It is definitely something we got to look out for. They will be losing all of their energy though. We still get to try to paralyze, right? Yeah, it didn't work. They get all their heads, we get none of ours, of course. Feel like they just take out this Kakuna if they have it. Seems like they probably have it. That is another good reason to have the base Beedrill in here. To one-shot an Oricorio. Do hit the base Beedrill. Nice, okay. I'm probably gonna cape on this Beedrill. Just so we can keep it alive for a bit longer. Yeah, it stinks that the Luxray does still one-shot it. How many heals they got? Oh my god, okay. Well, at least they're out of heals. They could have one more Pokemon Center lady. Just hoping this doesn't hit. Nice, okay. We'll just keep on building up this Venusaur. It's good to have both Lilies in hand, but honestly not the best draws. 4 cards in deck. One of them is Sabrina. We got a Beedrill EX in there. Thank you. Yeah, it's looking pretty good for us. The rare candy's not great. Good that we are able to take out the energy on that one, though. Don't really have to worry about a Luxray this turn unless they have a Dawn, I guess. That would be interesting. We'll probably just take this out, though. They're getting very unlucky with the draws. I can't believe they don't have a Luxray yet. Yeah, that basically just puts it away. They got pretty unlucky with their draws, I would say. The only thing they could have is like one more Pokemon Center lady, but we can just retreat. Or I guess we can't attack with the Venusaur. They could have a cape to dodge this. And they could cape Sabrina. Now they can't Sabrina. We should just be good. I can't believe we're not hitting our Beedrill or our... Yeah, I mean, we should just be good. I don't know if there's anything they can do here, really. We're just cranking through with this win streak. It really, really helps you out to get the win streak. I feel like I'm saying this at the start of every game. I'm gonna miss it once we hit Ultra Ball. Playing a fighting deck, and we start with our Bulbasaur. We do have Venusaur in hand. So if we rare candy, it could be good for us. We are going second as well, which is good for our Bulbasaur. Yeah, definitely have to watch out for their rare candy. I've been getting pretty lucky with the shinies in this set. I was pretty happy I hit this. And I literally, right before recording, oh, there it is, right on cue. I hit the Ivysaur. Yeah, let's see what they draw here. Would be good to hit a rare candy. Alright, they're just going to be dropping 50 here. Yeah, now we kind of need a rare candy. Oh, we have Pokemon Center Lady. And we could evolve to Ivysaur. We have a Pokeball as well. I think we'll just do this and then Pokemon Center Lady, 70 HP. Yeah, so they won't be able to take us out even if they have like Giovanni or something. And then next turn we just come in with our Venusaur. We'll be able to do 100 damage though, but kind of a good distraction, honestly. It definitely saves our HP here. We can... Oh, we do hit the other Lillie, though, so... We are kind of chilling. The weakness is also really helping us out here. They probably have, like, a Lillie, but... we should be relatively fine. Yeah, they do have the Lillie. Venusaur just needs to hold strong. He can do it. We know he can do it. Healing 90 here. I don't think they're going to be able to get the other Garchomp online in time. We're losing our Lillie, which is unfortunate. The cape is good for us, though. Yeah, that's pretty good. Weedle. So we can rotate back to the Beedrill here. Get some heals on deck. They really just need the Garchomp here. If they don't have it, they're kind of in trouble. I think they don't have it, so let's see if they draw it. They got a research, okay. Have we got one research left in deck. Yeah, they didn't get it. Okay, nice. Just chilling. And they conceded. You can always tell when someone concedes. I don't know, there's like weird little interface things that happen when they concede. Like you're hovering over cards and stuff. I don't know. I'm sure other people notice that as well, just like maybe not as intuitively. Or maybe only intuitively, I mean. All right, well, we're really just cranking through.